All right, so here after the end of the 2024 Finnish National Championships with the winners from Mega Friends, Hekki and Hacker. So final day of the competition was really exciting. The grand final series especially was amazing. How did you guys feel that it was going over the course of the finals?
Yeah, the first game we had the red base. We knew that we were really strong on the red base, and we knew that even though we didn't get any bases and the other two teams got one each, we knew that we were at least tied. We were for a bit we thought that we might have actually won, but we were behind a few hundred points.
Yeah. It was very close.
Yeah, and the second game we got tied with bases. 5-5 with Legacy, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm pretty surprised that we actually won the game, even though Legacy took at least two 1K denies.
Yeah.
But getting back from green was really hard throughout the entire tournament. So.
For sure.
But luckily we pulled it off, and that gave us the big lead that we needed into the last game.
Yep. And then the last game, that was pretty chaotic with Think That trying to pull off some kind of miraculous comeback.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel in the arena, when that chaos kind of started? Were you expecting it, or?
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it, and it's the game I'm most proud of for us from the entire tournament because of how well we adjusted to that said chaos.
Yeah.
We reacted so well to it, and all of our teammates and us reacted perfectly and played it. I was really happy about it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And was there anything you would have done differently across the tournament, or in the finals? Do you think there were any mistakes that were obviously beyond just silly base shots or something?
We didn't even have any silly base shots. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't know if any in finals. I don't think you got denied much.
I think one shot denied.
Yeah, one shot in total.
Yeah.
We played it pretty tight.
Yes. Yeah.
So personally, I wouldn't change a thing. I thought that went pretty perfectly.
Yeah, it did look like
that.
Yeah. And the tournament in general, how do you think the tournament as a whole was? The kind of skill gaps between teams, do you think there was a kind of clear... Did you expect the finals to be you Think That and Legacy?
Yeah, I think we both did right.
Yeah, kind of. Although we, TD could have made it.
Yeah.
But that's what we were expecting.
Yeah, the Destroyer was kind of the dark horse pick for me, but I knew going into the tournament that they would struggle with the bases here in Tampere Arena. So it was exactly the finals that I expected and had drawn in my predictions.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah. Did you think that the competition was closer though this year, or do you think it's it was very clear who the best were? Taistelu and Jaska especially, they were a big surprise. They had a lot of good games. I can't remember which teams took games off you. I think Destroyer won one against you guys at some point in Cascades.
We lost 2 to Legacy or 1.
We dropped the first game of Cascade 1 to Think That.
Yeah.
And the last game of Cascade 2, to Destroyer and Legacy.
Yeah.
We were third in that game,
Yeah.
And I don't think we dropped any other games in Cascades at least. Or did we?
In the round robin, we might have lost to Taistelu and Jaska.
In the round robin we had one second place and then one second place in Cascades and one third place in Cascades. I think that those were the only games.
Yeah. So overall, a very, very short tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Was there any surprise teams for you? We mentioned Taistelu and Jaska. Any other teams that you guys thought did better than you thought?
So for me, I want to shout out Finnish with a very mixed team with players from 3 different countries. I was expecting them to be quite the mess, to be honest, but I think they had a really nice run in Cascades. But then sadly on the finals day they kind of fell apart, but they had a nice run until that. Yeah, I was happily surprised about that.
Exactly, yeah, they had a really good run to get to 5th after round robin. That was very impressive to see from the mixed team. Any team that you...
I don't know. Taistelu was the only
That's the biggest surprise. That's the biggest one for sure.
Yeah. Have they? So you guys, which side? Sorry, you guys are also a mixed team, right? Because you've got Keps from
Stockholm.
Yeah. And Do you guys all train at the same site, or?
So we are originally all based from Helsinki, except for Keps, but I have now been living here in Tampere for like 9 months or so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I still consider myself a Helsinki player, true and true. So
Yeah. And do you guys get much training in before the competitions, or do you just kind of rock up and play?
We do have a lot of practice in Helsinki, but it's
Yeah.
mostly I heard that you played Swedish format sometimes.
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the only thing we actually like train with.
Yeah.
We don't really train comp at all because
Yeah.
it's really hard for us to actually get 15 players.
Yeah.
But we do practice around two times a week,
Very nice. Yeah.
sometimes 3. But
Yeah. Awesome. And so this is both of your first Finnish championships win.
My second.
Your second.
Yeah, my
your
first, yeah.
Yes. How does this compare to your last win?
It is different. Like I feel like it's just as good, if not better, because this was kind of like long time in the making.
Yeah.
It's because I remember like I won the first one 2 years ago, 2022, and basically almost like the next night I told him that whenever we will play like a Finnish Nationals again, we will win. So it was 2 years in the making, and we made it happen. So
Very nice. Yeah. Any other thoughts on the competition?
not really.
Well,
Yeah.
I would say it was a really nice tournament. Like usually Finnish Nationals is the most competitive out of the European 3 big nationals, and I think it delivered again.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I really like this arena. That's why it was like extra fun for me.
Oh yeah, super
Yes.
fun, super
It was-
fun.
I really like this arena.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys, for having a chat, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Thanks for hosting us.